Today it's going to be early today because today's a day. It's Free Sticker Sunday, but only one person could be winning it this time because last week the two people and Bengal Bert, he's in. Ola, top man for being in first. Well done. Obviously up early. Yeah, so it's Free Sticker Sunday. So as long as you're in the spill now, not after I've done this, but in the spill, if you put down Steve's and then Michael's coming in, yeah, well done, top people. If you put in there Free Sticker Sunday and Brian's the first one, top man, you're down on the list, and Bengal Bert's whacked it in as well. Well done, guys. Anyway, Free Sticker Sunday. You know what, I've got hardly anything to talk about other than the question, which is a good one, I must say. Anyway, this time I've actually got the duck. Now, I don't know if you can see that. I think you can see it now, just over 10. And I'll just show you around now. Oh, Wayne's popped in now, Colin and Keith, well done. So there it is. It's not looking too bad. It's looking very similar to yesterday, but yesterday it was pretty cold. And today, look at that, eh? Just a good start for the day, even though it's just over 10, the temperature in the pool, which ain't very appealing for me at all. That's like 10 degrees, isn't it? All right, let's just get this up again. So you're seeing the pool now. I mean, there's no point me showing you the pool. It's freezing. It's just over 10 degrees for the pool. But today, 22. It's not warmed up completely yet. We're still a bit early in the morning, but it's going to be 22 today in the shade. Can you believe that? The others are saying it's 20 degrees at Torrevecca, but it says 22 today. It's going to be like that until Thursday. I think the weather's going to be very similar today, sort of sunny, cloudy. So from now, and I think Wednesday it's going to be 23. That ain't bad, is it? Oh, Chris and Lillian the film stars have moved in as well. Well done. could be barbecue weather, couldn't it? At 22 degrees. Didn't feel like 22 degrees because you can see I've still got my jumper on, but I expect later on it's going to warm up, which is nice. I can't complain. I mean, yesterday, most of the day we had the wood burner on because it was a little bit chilly. I mean, what I love about the wood burner is you are nice and warm, but it gets to a stage when it gets too hot. And then you have to open up the doors and windows because it's just got too hot. That's the only thing that you can't, other than obviously turn off the fan, I suppose, for the blowing the heat out. Anyway, don't want to rub it in too much. So today's question, I can see if I can drag us out a bit because obviously it's Free Sticker Sunday, so whack it in as well. It's from Lee. Now Lee was asking, what is it like for, say, mid-40s couple who would like to work in Spain? What job opportunities are there, and non-construction? So I would imagine, looking at the question, Lee, one, you probably got like an you're either Irish or you got an EU license. I'm on about a passport, so you ain't got to worry about the problems with a visa. I'm on about a non-lucrative visa, because just say, for instance, you're in the UK and you want to come to Spain in your mid-40s, which you can. You have to apply for a visa. Now, you could apply for, if you apply for the golden visa, then you got no problem working. But it's a lot of money. I think it's, let's get this right, it's over 500,000. You can buy a couple of properties, but it can't be no bank loan. You've seen all the stuff. And obviously, if you come over on a non-lucrative, you can't work at all for the first 5 years until you get your full-time residency. So, but I'd imagine, looking at that, you're probably Irish, or one of you are. Anyway, you've got an EU passport. What job opportunities are there? Now, you're obviously, the other thing you're on about, obviously, in this area, not a lot really, because you said straight away non-construction. So obviously there's loads of builders here. Loads of people that are qualified builders will say they are. Because this area is a farming area, so work-wise, there's not a lot on offer really, other than working in the bars. Yeah, working in the bars really. And of course, a lot of places, even in the bars, they'd like you to speak Spanish as well, because obviously it's not all expats that live here. See, and one of the probably the main job application things, can you speak Spanish? Obviously, if you can speak Spanish, you got probably no problem getting a job, whatever. But it's going to be either working in a shop or a restaurant or a bar. And the other thing you got to remember as well, guys, is the wages here in Spain are a lot lower than you would expect, say, in the UK. So that's another thing you got to think about as well, especially for a young couple to try and live off the wages. Because on top of that, obviously, because you're, say, in your 40s, there's going to be something like private health insurance. Now, once you've been living in Spain for about 6 months, you can apply for the Spanish health scheme. I think you pay, God, I can't remember. I think it's something like 60 euros each. I might be wrong, but it's not that expensive. But you got to be here 6 months. So I mean, these are all added costs you got to think about. So if you do come over here, I mean, if you can buy a property, that's a big saving, isn't it? But if you're not, you can rent. Rent, I think here now, is starting to become a little bit expensive. There are some places that you can still get. Don't forget, the problem is in this area, a lot of people like renting them out for holiday lets because they get more money during the summer period. So trying to get a long-term let, it's not that easy. I don't think it is anyway. And I can't really give you a price other than I can, thinking about it, just across the road from us. They're quads, and I mean, don't forget, we're obviously near the shop, so the rent's going to be a little bit more expensive because the facilities. But a 2-bed, 1-bath place, and they're not that big in there. I think it was 450 euros a month, and on top of that, obviously, you still got to pay your electric and water rates as well. So that, you know, and obviously working as well. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people I've noticed now, you younger folk, are doing a lot of work online. Doing online work might be worth looking at as well, because I think trying to get a job here, I mean, obviously in the summertime, they're always calling out for bar staff or cooks, things like that. Maybe as a cook, you might get, so I can't really give you, I don't even know. I think it's 8 euros an hour, maybe. I don't know, something like that. It's it's not easy coming over expecting to fall into a job here. Well, obviously you got to think about, obviously most jobs here are already taken. But yeah, obviously I would imagine if you move, say, to the bigger places like Alicante, Torrevieja, where they're more hugely populated, there's going to be a lot more job opportunities there than there are going to be here, unfortunately. And you don't want to work out in the farm fields because they don't pay them hardly anything. And seeing them, they're out in those fields all day. I imagine even they would say you've got to be speaking Spanish. So there's something else you've got to think about, guys. Obviously, do your research, but I would have said one of the main things you got to learn is to speak Spanish. So, because if you can speak Spanish, you're probably going to have no problem getting a job, whatever jobs there are about. But like I said before, we're only talking about shop work, restaurants and bars, really. Other than that, there's no sort of big factories here, not this part of the world anyway. You need to go the other side of Murcia, going up along the east coast, Benidorm. But that's still going to be the same, I'd imagine. Even in Benidorm, we're probably just talking a bit more, probably like hotel work. You can imagine the long hours for that. And it's probably going to be seasonal anyway. So, good question, Lee. Hopefully that's given you some ideas. But yeah, for a young couple, it's going to be hard. But different sort of lifestyle, isn't it? I mean, once you finish work, you can go down to the beach and just do what you like. But don't think it's going to make life any easier trying to find a job here. But anyway, hopefully, no doubt people will try and put some, I don't know, helpful comments below. Maybe some other people that are in their mid-40s already living here and have got a job, and they can give you some idea of how their lifestyle is. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of the people here are retired, you know, but yeah. So, free sticker Sunday. How long have we been blabbing for? Been over 10 minutes. Got 44 in the house. Top people. Got 21 on there. So obviously a lot of people getting out of bed now, ready for their Sunday dinner. Are we having Sunday dinner today? No, we're not. we had Sunday dinner last weekend, except the wife did cook it. So today we've probably got soup. But if you think about, like I said, we went out on Friday night for fish and chips. I thought it was a little bit expensive myself. €10 for fish and chips with peas. I thought that was a bit, but anyway, it was nice. I can't complain. Lovely. I think one of the things about fish and chips here, never had a problem with the fish, never had a problem with the batter. It's always been the chips. If the potatoes are not right, because you can get some really soft, sort of overcooked ones, and I never enjoy those. But thankfully, we've had some, most places I've been to with chips have been all fantastic. So that's one of the things I would always look out for when I'm going around the restaurants. And I haven't been to the golf, we went up to the golf club. I haven't been to the golf club for ages, and I was amazed how packed it was. Friday night, it was like I've been up there on Sunday dinners. They do lovely Sunday dinners up there. It's like a buffet thing. And it's always been packed. So that's a good sign. If it's packed, people love the food. But Friday night, it was just as busy there. Had to sit around a bit, but you know, you have a chit chat, don't you? But I quite enjoyed it. So I'm gonna say that's it, and guys, for today. Have a fantastic Sunday and enjoy it today. Like I said at the beginning, it was 22 in the shade. Can't moan at that, can you? And also, it's here it is. Is it gonna get that? Yeah, it's just over 10 in the pool. Some people still go in that pool at that temperature. No way. Oh, we even put my toe in that temperature. Anyway, guys, very much for popping in. Adios, amigos. Catch you tomorrow, and I'll pick the winner who got the free sticker. Adios.